Hello and welcome to lesson number 2 of my History of Russia course. Today we speak about the Slavic mythology. Slavic paganism or Slavic religion defined the religious beliefs and ritual practices of the Slavs before the formal Christianization in 988. Unfortunately, there is not much information left about this part of the Slavic culture, and there is still room for controversy among the scholars in this area. In today's lesson, I will cover the Slavic religion the way Russian children study it at school. There were dozens of deities. Let's mention some of the most important ones. The supreme god was called Rod. This was the god of the universe and of all other gods, the creator of all things in the world, and the ruler of all the deities. Another important god was Svarog. The name literally means heaven. He was associated with military, smithery, and sometimes with fire. Ognebog. Literally, this name means God of Fire. One of the most well-known Slavic gods was Perun. Perun means thunder, and he was the son of Svarog, worshipped as the god of war. He is related to Thor and other Indo-European thunder gods. Perun was first associated with weapons made of stone and later with those of metal. Ognebog is the sun god, winner of darkness. He changes from a young man to an old man as he travels through the sky. Ognebog has two beautiful daughters accompanying him, the two so-called Zvezda, morning star and evening star. Mokosh or Makosh was the mother goddess personifying the wet earth, associated with female labor and harvest. Her name literally means wetness, moist, and she is also known by the title Mать Syra Земля, damp Mother Earth. Veles was a master of the forest and of wild animals, and surprisingly, the god of commerce. He was also the god of poetic inspiration and sight, as highlighted by his name, which comes from the Indo-European root Vel, which implies sight and magical abilities. The famous Book of Veles is dedicated to him. The Slavs developed numerous cults around natural objects, such as springs, trees, or stones, out of respect for the spirit within. Here are some of the deities of waters, woods, and fields. Bereginya is a tutelary deity of waters and river banks. In modern Ukrainian native faith, she has been heightened to the status of a national goddess, protectress of the earth. Vodinoy was a tutelary deity of waters. He was represented as an old man with a high cap of reeds on his head and a belt of rushes around his waist. To ingratiate themselves with him, Slavic fishermen sacrificed butter in water, while millers sacrificed sows. Rusalka, Mavka, Boginka, they had many names and they were tutelary deities of waters. These little goddesses were conceived as the spirits of dead children or young women. They were usually represented as half-naked beautiful girls with long hair. They lived in waters and woods, and they giggled, sang, played music, and clapped their hands. They were so beautiful that they bewitched young men and could bring them to death by throwing them into deep water. Leshy. Leshy was the tutelary deity of forest. He was represented as an old man with long hair and beard, with flashing green eyes. To secure his protection, people who lived near woods sacrificed cows and salted bread to him. Leshy could manifest in the form of animals, such as bears, wolves, and hares. How did Slavs worship their deities? The Slavs were serving their gods in wooden temples or in holy places with no buildings, where the deity was believed to manifest in nature itself. Slavic gods were often depicted in large wooden idols. Unfortunately, archaeological data about the idols is very limited. Most of the pagan sanctuaries were destroyed during the forceful Christianization of the Slavs. On the screen, you can see the famous Zbruch idol. It is a 9th century sculpture and one of the few monuments of pre-Christian Slavic beliefs. This idol is located in the Archaeological Museum of Krakow in Poland. And this is it for today's lesson. Please let me know in the comments if you found any similarities with the mythology of your country. Next week we will talk about the first ruler of Russia. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss it. And I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.